Hey everybody, Michelle here. I'm going to share with you the work I've done on the define phase of my course project. The title of my project is The Race to Get Faster. It has to do with my son Kai, who in the past has shared his concerns with me about always finishing last when it comes to running trials at school or doing warm-up running at sports practice. And after talking with him about this the last couple of weeks, as we get ready for football to start back up, he indicated that it isn't so much he wants to finish first, he just hates getting there dead last every single time. He also indicated that running is his least favorite thing to do, and that it ranks right down there with taking out the garbage. So we talked about it, and I told him that I definitely couldn't help make taking out the garbage any more fun than it already was, but I was definitely excited about helping him improve his running abilities. So this is Kai. He's 10 years old, the oldest of my 3 kids. He plays lacrosse in the spring and football in the fall. He's about 5 feet 1 inch tall, and he's able to run the mile in 10 minutes and 27 seconds, according to the test run we did about 2 weeks ago. So based on that information, my problem statement is Kai is currently just above the 40th percentile for running the mile in his age group. And the table that I've included here is taken from the National Institutes of Health from their Childhood Physical Fitness Standards. So why is it a problem that he's in the 40th percentile? Well, the simple answer is because he wants to run faster. And right now, data indicates that 65% of kids run faster than him. He also thought this was enough of an issue for him to ask for help. And obviously, partnering with Kai now can help to develop his healthy active habits that will last into adulthood. So our improvement goal is to get Kai running the mile in at least 8 minutes and 19 seconds by Thanksgiving this year. And that takes his percentile placement to 75%, which would be a 35% improvement in just 74 days. So over the next 10 weeks, me and Kyle will be working together and tracking only 4 things related to running. We'll track time, distance, speed, and heart rate. Our action plan starts next week with a visit to the pediatrician, so Kai can have a physical done and make sure that nothing physiologically is going to keep him from attaining this goal over the next few months. And we'll also be able to talk over with the doctor what Kai's heart rate targets should be, and also what his warm-up and cool-down routines should look like. Then we'll head over to the sporting goods store and pick up some running shoes for Kai, a heart rate monitor, of course, and also a stopwatch for me to track his time accurately and uninterrupted. I thought about using my phone as a stopwatch, but didn't want to get a call or something, and then have to have Kai start over. So me and Kai will also take some time to develop a milestone chart and a data tracker so we can keep track of progress and celebrate each improvement that he makes. This slide here, it includes a process map that I'll share with Kai's pediatrician, just to make sure that the frequencies that I'm thinking about are correct for running each week, and then also work with the doctor on setting durations for running each week as well. Finally, we've got potential pitfalls and countermeasures. Loss of motivation is probably the one we are most at risk for. But to keep that from becoming a loss, me and Kai are going to use a milestone chart and celebrate each small improvement along the way with an activity or something else that's meaningful to Kai. Injuries was another pitfall I considered, but to keep this from derailing the project, we'll be consistent with our warm-up and cool-down routines, and we'll also keep in close contact with the doctor if anything pops up. And then weather is another potential pitfall. Living in the high desert like we do, the seasons, they change fairly abruptly. So we're going to utilize the indoor recreation center that has a running track on days when there's inclement weather. or heat advisories, or poor air quality warnings. We've had a few of those recently due to fires and such. Otherwise, we will be at the high school running track for all of our activities. So that completes the overview of my course project as we work through the define phase. Thanks for taking the time to listen to the presentation, and I appreciate any feedback you have to help make this a successful project for both me and Kai.